Y'all want to hear some scary shit? Now, this story is about a very powerful conjure woman. And when I say conjure woman, they used to say that she could summon the devil himself. Now, she started off on a love and light trip, but life circumstances happened, and one day she had to do some darkish to avenge the death of her sister. But Mams did not stop there. She kept going. And she started summoning some lower vibrational entities because the ancestors that she usually work with don't work fast enough or quick enough for her. She summoned one of the most powerful demons that there were to summon, and I dare not say his name. Her downward spiral started when she decided that she wanted to punish one of her sisters that she was living with. Sister was a good church-going Christian woman, and, well, she was too. Whatever they got into it about, she, did her thing, and the sister fell into a depression and almost unalived herself for 6 months. The older sister, who was also gifted, came over and saw the tricks that was laid for the other. She told her, if you keep messing with the lower end of things, you will pay for it. One day, the conjure woman was standing on the porch, and a guy walked by and said, "You effing witch. You're an effing witch. Everyone knows you're an effing witch." She told him, "I know you stealing. As long as you stay out of this house, you'll be fine." He didn't listen. He went in the house and he stole a TV. Was she there? Absolutely not. But did the demon tell her? Absolutely. So she did her thing and put the demon to work, gave her offerings, and a few days later, there was a scream outside of her front door. And it was the man who had stolen the TV. He was laying in the street. He had gotten hit by a car and was very mangled. Well, the bottom half of his body was anyway. They're packing him on to the stretcher, and he's yelling, "You effing witch. I know you did this to me." She smirks and she smokes her cigarette and she goes back in her house. One thing she did forget is that, baby, you can't control the demon. The demon started acting on her behalf, even beheading her boss, who pissed her off. All she said was, "I wish he was dead, and then I'm gonna have to deal with him." So the demon obliged, but she literally didn't ask for it. Things like that started happening: freak accidents, mangled bodies, towards anybody that she had any ill feelings towards. So, out of fear that, it would affect her family, she asked the demon to stop. The demon told her no. So, she went back to church and she promised God that if he rid this demon, she would never touch magic again, not even the horoscopes. So, just that happened. Only the demon didn't disappear. He just wasn't able to act anymore. But the demon did tell her, "Well, now I take your beauty." And he did. Slowly she started withering. He took her health. She couldn't breathe on her own anymore. And he told her, "I will wait for you in death." Now, all the children that would go to her house, grandchildren and stuff, would be terrified by this demon. For some reason, the demon liked the living room. Anyway, towards the time of her death, she screamed bloody murder and stated she didn't want to go. She didn't want to go. The family thought, she was just being delusional, not knowing the pact that she had made with the demon. That's some scary shit. Be careful out there.